Presenters, welcome back to 1424 basketball training, where the goal is to take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. For those that are new, welcome. I'm Coach Tommy. I'm a former psychologist, now a performance enhancement specialist and basketball coach. On this channel, I simplify life and basketball into 3 buckets: mind, body, and craft. In today's teaching tape, we got the Lakers versus the Suns. So let's see what we can do to improve our minds today. Guys, thank you guys for watching. Right? Every single one of you guys is helping me get towards my goal of opening my own gym. So let me know how I can improve this channel, what videos you guys want to see, what things you guys want to know more about. All right, let's get to it. D-Book, I think this first time into the playoffs. DeAndre, experience, new. Is LeBron really healthy? Who's going to stop Devin Booker? And I guess that's how you stop him. Make him avoid KCP, and then Anthony Davis, wipe it away. Who's going to stop AD on this side? They got DeAndre Ayton down here. LeBron, I don't know why you're standing all the way out there. So I'm assuming mostly Jay Crowder is going to be on LeBron. So LeBron just being a giant decoy. Wow, what is going on defensively? Look at this. What is going on? Both are going to CP, leaving Bridges, right? He's rotating, and then all kinds of confusion. LeBron's leaking out. One's coming here. Nobody's here. Wow. LeBron has to take and make that shot all day long. I mean, if they're going to give him that, that's way too easy. LeBron, what is going on? So he's going with Crowder. He's staring at Crowder. He doesn't realize he's now guarding the big, right? Got to expose LeBron. You're getting exposed like crazy already. Good pass, good kick. Oh my God. KCP, man, why are you airballing this like that bad? Got to pass it, Drummond. KCP is going to need to hit those threes. Kuzma, Caruso. Lakers look like they're coming out slow, all cruising, right? CP3 just throws it ahead. Devin Booker already leaked out. Okay, if it was a slightly better pass, it would have been a layup for Booker. But look at this awareness. Kicks it to Bridges. He's underrated, Bridges. So it looks like he's going to be getting the bulk of LeBron, putting somebody a little bit longer and leaner, more athletic than Crowder, who's a little bit more stronger. So they got him on AD. He needs to get stronger, not physically stronger, just mentally stronger. Like, why wouldn't you just catch that and bully the shit out of Schroeder and then dunk it? And then here, same thing. Instead of going away and doing that hook, why not reverse pivot and power up? Chris Paul's on a mission, man. It's probably his best season ever. This is what the Lakers need to be doing a lot quicker, and this needs to be LeBron in this corner versus LeBron in this corner. He's still blowing his hands like he's still warming up or something. Right, quick pick and roll, AD rolls. Anytime you get somebody coming off the corner, especially with AD, right, that should be LeBron. This should be LeBron. This is AD, and right here should be Andre Drummond, and it'll be pretty much over. And then right here, you put any shooter like KCP. Young legs beating out the old legs. AD back here, LeBron back here, young legs running. Old legs still warming up or something. Again, I mean, the Suns are just pushing the pace, right? Pushing the pace. Chris Paul splitting three guys, get into a spot, learning to actually shoot the ball instead of pump fake like crazy, like how he used to do with the Clippers. So just throw it up. Even if you miss it long, right? You got a big dude on the other side, big time flop over there. This is a very tough pass. I'm surprised this didn't get stolen. Coming back across his body, throwing against everything. Just gets there with enough. Fade away. Booker is so poised. Reminds me so much of Kobe now. Behind the back, right? Boom, not in a big hurry. Has a fadeaway. He reaches, just steps through, bumps him. Davis can get that anytime he wants. Ice Age. Is that Cam Johnson? So how do you get your best player of the ball, right? In a half court set, put two guys on the corner, right? So you're in your horn set and you got one guy coming up, running through basically a double screen to get him the ball. So one pin down to get him the ball, another dribble handoff here, inside hand release with the left, throw it out in front of you so you don't kick it with your feet, turn the corner, keep turning the corner until someone stops to cut you off. Okay, he sees two on him. Anthony Davis playing good. Kuzma overextends the D, and then you can just fade out this way. Right, so jump up and away, and he's athletic and tall enough to release that. And then now on the other side, LeBron realizes what's going on. Harrell takes off. Great pass, LeBron. Great look by Harrell. Great look by LeBron. Oh my God, look at this body control. In and out. Hezzy, push, drop cross, get his hands off you. Right, left. Reverse. That is filthy. So when I talk about angles, I don't know if he intends to get on this angle. Great off arm here. Right here, it almost looks like he's falling, but when I tell you guys, you got to practice in these angles, right? This is the gun angle. Okay, so your ability to get low and then get tall to jump. So tall torso through takeoff, and then contort and understand where you're at. Right type of spin on that rim. On that ball. That's a big time move, Tucker. That's why he's going to get paid a lot. Tucker's biggest problem is he's not athletic enough. He needs to work on his explosiveness. He's very, very shifty, very, very long. What happened to Chris Paul? For some reason, he always gets hurt during the playoffs. Got hit on the shoulder. Montrez, man, so underrated. Filthy, so filthy. Right, you catch this coming off a pin down. Stop, Size up, make it look like you're about to take the pick and roll back. Defender jumps over it. Boom. 1, 2, 2 dribble pull up, rise up. Don't know why more players can't do that. Everything you need in this game is a catch and shoot, right? A one dribble pull up this way, 2 dribble pull up this way, and then a pull up this way, and a 2 dribble pull up this way. Like everything else is layers on top of this. Like the game is literally, you need these 5 shots, 2 going right, 2 going left, and a catch and shoot. Everything else is layers on top that make the game more complicated. If you understand that, if you believe that, you will see how easy this game really is. Can you hear my dog? He's barking crazy right now. Who got a dog? Who got a dog? Anybody got dogs out here? My dog is a cocksucker. He's a cockapoo. Cocker spaniel poodle. Rescue. So smooth, Booker. So smooth. Same action earlier. You saw Devin Booker coming off 2 screens, dribble handoff earlier with the big. So here's it coming from Chris Paul, dribble handoff here, 2 stagger screens coming across. Boom, dribble release, turn the angle, see what you got. Defenders trailing you, push cross to avoid the little reaching hands. Big is zoning you off. Find a little space, run to open space. This is so cold, man. Like, he makes this thing look so easy. Drops it, runs with the ball, controlled fade. Oh my God, I could just watch how easy this guy makes this look. That's so easy for Booker. The Lakers got to pound the crap out of the Suns, man. Good drive, Caldwell Pope. Booker has evolved his assist game, his playmaking so much. Right, so now he actually probably either trusts the people or he's been hanging around Chris Paul a lot. Okay, between the legs, get that pick and roll, snake through, go to the open space, right? Attack the top shoulder, get to the nail area. Everything collapses around the nail, right? Normally, you know, he could very easily try to step through and finish, step around, finish with the left, right? But go ahead. This is the easier play. That's the better play there. Wide open to a shooter. Cam Johnson. Like KCP's got to shoot these threes. Like this is completely wide open. Like he needs to shoot that instead. You know, 2 dribble pull up for mid-range 2. That's fine too, but that catch and shoot, you got to be a little bit more aggressive on that if you're KCP. This is bad spacing. This is terrible job by Mikal Bridges and idiotic by Jay Crowder. You can't be in this line like this and hope to get a post entry pass. LeBron is right here just going to pick this ball. So Mikal Bridges or Michael Bridges, whatever his name is, he needs to either get out the way or come all the way up, or DeAndre Ayton needs to come up to the elbow. But this is terrible spacing and bad awareness by Jay Crowder to throw that pass. So that's more on Jay Crowder than anything. The quarterback is responsible for realizing these guys aren't spaced out correctly. Instead of just, you know, staring down Ayton, you got to see where the defense is. You know, LeBron, just the way he's playing here, like He passed it, he got the steal, and then he's just chilling back here. He's conserving energy, or he's just not feeling good. Again, the same type of action for Booker. Now they're just funneling him off, big time help coming to him. They don't let him turn the corner. Catch and shoot, Mikal Bridges. They got nobody fast enough to stay with Booker, especially if they keep running him off curves and double staggers. That's a lucky little play there. There's a lot of those plays in the game. Throw it. Dunk on him. What are you? Jesus Christ, you're so heavy on your feet. Like right here, throw it. Throw the ball, Schroeder. Throw the ball. You don't need this dribble. Come on, Drummond. So the aggression on Devin Booker coming off these pick and rolls so aggressively, there is no stopping him, right? So nobody is quick enough to slide with him, so they're going to have to hedge and double and trap him. And if they don't rotate quick enough to stop that roller, it's over. So this is the benefit of running dribble handoffs versus pick and rolls. On pick and rolls, you have to dribble, and a lot of times players with pick and rolls, they're going to tend to want to slow it down and, you know, snake it back and put him on your hip and do this whole business. If you just turn the corner super aggressive and then look for what's happening, right? Offense controls defense. Turn the corner and see then how they guard you. Don't be robotic. I know trainers are, you know, here, put them on your hip, see what you got, read the guy, zoning off, right? Snake it back in. Like THT is the kind of the robot that executes very, very well. But it's a lot harder to guard this, where you got a guy coming off basically full speed. So look at what happens here, right? Chasing. Oh, crap. He's coming out so fast. I got to chase. I got to step up to guard him. DeAndre Ayton's open. LeBron's pointing. LeBron's not going to leave the shooter. He's rolling. And as soon as he rolls, this guy should, you know, come in. And then that means that pass will be wide open. So even if he just caught it, he could just kick that or touch pass it to a three. They call a timeout right there. I mean, I think this is the first time Chris Paul has ever played with a good wing guy. He's always played with a good, like, David West, Blake Griffin. He played with James Harden, but James Harden is not really a wing player. He's more of a ball handling playmaker. Good tip, Booker. You too little, KCP. They're down by 15. Little individual one-on moves here, right? Little cross jab and then stutter. So throw the ball, bulldog, some people call it. LeBron is not looking good, man. This little roll here. Still gets it away. I wonder if LeBron will ever develop this floater. I mean, he's getting a little older. Those legs aren't looking as powerful. His spins aren't nearly as fast. His brain is there. His jumper is a lot better than ever. The number one job when you're getting a pick and roll is to force, as a defense, your number one job is to force the offense to actually use the screen. You never want to just let him reject the screen because everything is set up to actually use the screen. So I know you don't want to fight over it. I know you don't want to go under it, but your job is to not let this guy just break it down this way, because look, if he comes this way, then you got help. But if you just let this guy reject the screen and go the other way, it's an easy layup. So that's just shitty defense by Ice Age and great offense by Schroeder. Cam Payne, like his jumper is so angled. And if you guys understand anything about when I talk about everything's in spirals and waves and arcs, okay, this ball is on his right hip. He's left-handed, so this ball, like it, for him, it's gonna go from left to right, so it's gonna fling out. It's like a left-handed version of Lonzo Ball's old looking shot. So he has to loop it. It actually goes this way. And so that's how even though the people say shoot on a, up and down, it's not up and down. It's in an arc. Like even Wesley Matthews, who's not that agile, can come off this super quick dribble handoff, right? He uses his right hand here. I wish he would use his left to drop it earlier. Takes a second dribble, a little high pickup. And then so now you want to run Devin Booker and some pick and rolls, right? The aggression in the screener coming out, right? If he sprints out to the screen, that means this guy has to sprint out to the screen. If this guy doesn't sprint out into the screen, it makes the read a lot easier because this guy's not going to double or hedge, and you won't have to worry about a split. So all you're worried about now is, oh, you're completely on the wrong side even. So now you get all this. I don't know what Harold is thinking. He's down by 16 points right now. Very, very tough hook shot. If you're undersized big, hook shots are very, very valuable. Even if you're a small, learning how to finish hook shots and side hand finishes. Out of control campaign. Chris Paul getting pissed right here. Yelling at everybody. Why does he decide to go back to the middle? Good hustle by Wes Matthews. No one even fouled him. That's a superstar call. This is the stuff that I saw, and this is the thing I saw on Instagram. LeBron flopping. Maybe Chris Paul yanked his shoulder down. Maybe he felt like he separated it a little bit, kind of freaked him out. LeBron's like, "What's going on, man? You're supposed to pay attention to me, dude." Somebody getting in a fight over there. Chris Paul don't care. He's like, "Yo, homie, all right, man." Campaign just ran over Caruso. Kuz over here clapping. Come on, Kuz. And he's like, "What you doing, bro? Get this shit out. Knock this shit." And then what? Throw it at your leg. I mean, these are guys that don't want to fight. He's just like, "Bitch, come on, man. You're gonna knock me down like that?" And then he gets the ball. And if he really wanted to fight, he'd throw it right at his dome, man. And when I was younger, I've definitely thrown a ball at somebody's dome before. Not at his leg, right? This is like fake, man. I've definitely thrown a ball at somebody's head. Oh man. I want to know, have any of you guys thrown a ball at somebody's head or got a ball thrown at you? I've got plenty of balls thrown at my head. I've pissed people off. I've walked away. Dudes have thrown a ball at the back of my head. And I used to get in a lot of fights because I'm just so passionate and some people are just so trash. And so you got Montrezl Harrell coming in here. What's he doing? He's knocking him out and this fool's flopping. Does he really hit it that hard? I mean, he's not trying to get, escalate any fight, but he's definitely a protector. So he knocks him over and grabs him. This is comedy, man. Payne got thrown out for that. Oh, that's weak. And then over here, Chris Paul's like, man, y'all ain't doing nothing. He already diagnosed it, and he's like, you fools ain't crazy. That was a wild shot. Right, that's running to a space, throwing it over the shoulder. That's not his normal shot. If you ain't gonna help Caruso out here, I have no idea why in the world you wouldn't. I mean, he easily could have went right there and hit a pull up, but now they're in some zone. They got no answers for Booker here. Caruso on an island. That's a. I don't know if you're gonna win putting Caruso on an island versus Booker. I haven't seen LeBron do anything since making that jumper and three in the first quarter. One little layup. Like, what the hell are they doing? They're just flying it out and just leaving Caruso out here to die. Like easily he gets around him, and Devin Booker could totally push it out that way. And where the hell is the help? You're worried about this dunker back here. I get Anthony Davis, but I definitely don't get Schroeder and Caruso or the Lakers coaching staff. There we go. At least now you're doing something there. Okay, so when you get the double team, LeBron's out here, right? Go to the open space, guy. Say, look for the open space. Don't look for the open shot. Go to the open space. And so when he gets it into the space, he's got to decide whether to guard this jumper or guard the lob threat. Anthony Davis makes the right play, hedging the lob, because the lob is almost 90% a dunk, and that little fading elbow jumper is probably a lot less than a dunk. Good movement by Caruso. So finally, something decent for the Lakers. Pick and roll here, looks like. Schroeder attacks it, right? Stops, reverse pivots, quickly gives it to AD. Okay, now everybody collapses into the AD. Anytime you get into the nail, everybody's staring at him. Look, all the eyes are all staring at AD, right? So when they're all staring at you, if you're on offense, right, notice that AD is going to get in trouble, right? Give him somewhere to outlet, come all the way down here, right? You can stand here and then give AD some room to throw it to you. So corner drift, right? So now they're all worried about Anthony Davis, right? Run to the corner. Boom. This is the shots you guys should be practicing. Super simple again. I mean, if you try to double team a guy out here on this side like this, I mean, you're in trouble. He can always even do, if you wanted to, this Dame Lillard touch step back if you wanted to, right? If you're in that corner, come to the nail. It's like an X out. So one guy in the middle, right? And then he has everybody to pass to. That's why you don't want it in the nail. All right, so everything's broken down now. Staring, right? So now you get to pick and choose. Pass it here, lob it, reverse to Chris Paul, who should be, moving here, shifting, or, I'm just going to take my shot. And I mean, the game is so simple. This is catch and shoot. How many hezzies and shakes and crossovers did you see, right? So it looks like a complete beatdown of the Lakers. Lakers don't got offense without LeBron doing everything. They have no idea how to stop Devin Booker. Didn't even look like Chris Paul did a lot other than manage the game. Let's see what the stats look like if they come up. Devin Booker 34, Devin Booker 8 assists. Yeah, LeBron 18. That's pathetic. By LeBron standards, especially where's Anthony Davis not scoring either. Chris Paul leading in blocks, DeAndre Ayton 16 boards. This is, recipe for disaster. 26. They're not shooting good threes either. All right, so what did I learn? I mean, Devin Booker has evolved into much more well-rounded scorer. His game looks really, really easy, and it also looks like he's understanding where all the pieces fall. So being around Chris Paul, the playmaker, has showed Devin Booker how he manipulates everything by being such a great scorer. LeBron, he doesn't look healthy, or he just didn't have enough energy for this game. Same thing with Anthony Davis. Not sure what happened, but LeBron looks very lethargic. And if the Lakers are gonna, put Caruso on an island, they're gonna get swept, man. All right, guys. Until next time, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. Peace.